That's normal.
Just like this is normal too.
Know what else is normal?
There's only one motherfucking option. Stay fucking hard.
Let's learn to hack mobile devices and apps part 1. A lot of hackers avoid mobile hack. There's a lot of low-hanging fruit. There are different types of mobile apps. Native apps, built in Swift Objective-C. Hybrid apps, a mix of native code and web app code. Web apps, they're native wrappers around web apps. The most useful languages for you to learn is, of course, JavaScript, the language of the web. It's always necessary. If you want to focus on iOS devices, Objective-C and Swift, and Android devices, you want to learn Java. Extra credit, you want to learn low Kotlin. This might seem like a lot to begin with, but don't get discouraged. You can learn programming languages in parallel to your journey in cybersec. Furthermore, the point at which you start understanding one or two languages, you begin to see the patterns in all the languages, and the learning curve flattens out significantly. The main focus on this episode is going to be target selection. This is pretty much always the starting point, determining what you are actually trying to penetrate, and the process of logicking through what you want to do, and how and why. The easiest and most vulnerable are typically apps that are simply wrappers around web apps. Think Notion, Slack, AliExpress, Medium, Reddit. These platforms have no native functionality. They leverage their web app entirely, so most JavaScript vulnerabilities or web vulnerabilities will transfer over. A close and very close second are apps with an absurdly large number of web views. Think Trust Wallet, Medium, Newsbreak, and any news site. The more pages, the larger the attack surface. Remember, red teamers just need one hole. The odds are stacked in the attacker's favor. Next, look for apps that are complex and have a lot of back and forth between servers. Communication with a server is called API requests. Apps that have many API requests expose a lot of traffic that can have vulnerabilities. More complexity means more attack surface. Take a super dynamic platform like Robinhood. There's a live portfolio tracking, real-time price updates, account management, bank payments, card processing. So many things happening that it's typically a goldmine of opportunities. Finally, games. These are my favorite for practice. Low risk, low reward, but easy. Games normally have leaderboards, virtual coins, sometimes even native crypto tokens with unnecessary, complex smart contract operations. These are very susceptible to re-entrancy attacks, XSS injections, you name it. These are typically minor vulnerabilities, but great practice. I mentioned low rewards, but if you find a re-entrancy attack in a blockchain-based game, well, you pretty much hit a jackpot. So, what do you do after you've picked a target? This is the actual code itself that creates the app. My go-to is to search for open source repos like GitHub or GitLab. Search for name of app plus GitHub in Google. If there is no publicly accessible source code, follow the guide for your specific platform on how to decompile the app and get the source. Typically, tools like APK Tools helps you decompile intermediate representation. JDAX decompiles the Java source. Bytecode Viewer, which is a GUI tool that combines several decompilers. Keep in mind, decompiled code is often not necessarily complete and can be obfuscated. If that still doesn't